Welcome back, everyone.
Hey.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey. Ooh.
Shimona.
No, it's the start of Helpless.
Hey.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know. Have you watched it yet, Packrat? What's your
What?
homework for the past 6 months?
What now?
Have you watched Hamilton yet?
Oh, frick no.
It's the best anime.
That you're trying to trick me.
No,
Sorry.
man.
It's
You,
not
uh,
an
you
anime.
You don't watch musicals, right?
I don't know.
Ah,
You
there
should
go.
though. You could.
That's
you
fine.
should.
I could, but I would be mad because I don't like them.
How do you
No.
know if you never tried? This is like
Because
the
I've
guy
never
that's
seen
like,
a musical in my life.
You might not have. And even
I've
if you
seen
have,
musicals.
but you haven't seen.
Hamilton. I know I haven't seen Hamilton.
Is every anime the same, Packrat?
Yeah, background.
Yes and no.
Is it?
They have their similarities.
Okay, well, it's kind of the same thing with musicals, you see?
Yeah, they all sing.
Well,
You don't listen to any music at all.
I'm
Your
not a
day-to-day
fan
life?
of. I'm not a fan of people singing their thoughts like that. It's just, it distracts me.
Is
Oh,
Packrat
no.
an idiot?
if I watch a musical, I don't want to be distracted by it. That'd be horrible. I'm sorry, Packrat.
That's stupid.
No, Packrat's not stupid. Hold up, hey.
We're
It's
gonna
fine.
go
No,
back
no,
to this
it's-
meme again. Okay.
No.
I'm a
It is-
dummy. It's okay.
It is it is completely fine. I completely understand it, Packrat. Okay, I also don't like certain things, and that's fine. It is fine. I accept it. I accept you, okay? And you're a wise old age.
I'm gonna go with a thank you and let that one go. 'Cause I don't know where that was going. I never know where that's going with you sometimes.
You're accusing me, mister?
I just know you, Arkas. It's okay. That's
True.
a good thing.
So, what are you working on, Guude? Awesome. How about you, Packrat?
Clearing out trees to put down a
Cool.
power plant.
Yeah, we have plans for. I mean, people who are watching the episodes know, because they are probably way more up to date with what we're doing than we are. Packrat's working on making a better power plant, basically moving our power to a different place. That will free up a whole pure coal node for Guude to do whatever he wants to do with it, probably steel. Yeah.
Where's that?
You watch Disney movies, Packrat?
Not often, no.
I mean, that makes sense.
I mean,
think,
they're
like,
mostly
musicals and-
musicals.
Well, yeah, Disney movies are kind of musicals. They're kind of like a blend between both. I'm looking for. Wait, those are not here. Okay, I'm just silly. I think last week we did the next phase, right, for the space elevator. That's why we have like oil now.
Yeah, we're tier 6 now. Tier 5 and 6, right? Which is why the next thing required is like plastic sheets.
Yeah.
That might be a
some
lot.
Yeah, this one will take us some longer time, I think. It requires a lot more stuff. I know Guude did some exploration last time. I was with him. We had some coal, I think we found some oil.
No, it's really, really far away. I remember that.
Well, it's not. Well, I mean, it's far. It's probably too far to do by pipe. We could do a pipeline, but it's probably best to just make a separate oil plant elsewhere. But if it's next to the beach, which I don't think is that far. It's just north from us.
Let's see. Oil.
It's like 2 kilometers away.
I thought it was 2.5.
Or 2.5, yeah.
It's still trying to find it.
It'll be a while.
There it goes. Oh, well, from where I'm standing, it's a 1.5.
Oh, yeah, it's doable.
Because it's closer to me, it's doable.
I mean, well, it's always doable, I guess. I mean, we don't have much of a choice.
I think it's kind of true.
Are you still there, Guude?
Guude's gone quiet on us. He's muted. He's talking on the phone.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm trying to think of how to do this. I've been thinking a bit, and I think I like the idea of doing stuff on the close to the node. At least, because I have like some iron production here, but it's kind of like it's a mess. You ever make a factory but you're never happy with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Factorio.
Y'all wanna? Hey chat, you guys and Pecker want to make a support group for one another? Talk about how this game hurts us a little bit. It's fine.
So I'm kind of planning right now, Arkas. I'm gonna be a little bit quiet. 'Cause I gotta
plan
figure
to
out
be
where all
quiet?
these factory things are gonna fit.
Okay. I can ramble a bit if you want. What's your favorite flavor?
Of what?
Wait, are you busy? Or just anything?
Coffee.
Coffee. Oh.
My favorite
flavor.
flavor of ice cream. How's that?
There you go. Coffee's good. I like, dude, cappuccino ice cream is really nice. It's a perfect blend of dairy and coffee. Do you drink coffee with cream?
A little bit.
Ah.
Not a lot. It's very quiet right now.
Barton says maybe you should
It's weird because
focus-
we're both busy and doing stuff, and that makes it weird. Because we're agreeing on we don't even have to agree on anything because we're just both busy.
Yeah, but we have to think of the audience. So if the content itself does not produce adequate commentary, you have to fake it. Or make some of your own, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, in terms of copper, I do have to redo the copper, that is true. Did we completely cut off the copper at the base? We might have.
Cut it off.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, because I think we moved it, right?
It's all going to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing much of it at the moment. I will make that work. I wanted to extend the grid here. I think I want to make iron stuff here. I think I'm gonna start believing in like walls and actual buildings, Packrat. I think you're slowly convincing me. We'll try to make this as fast as we can.
Hi. Sorry.
Hey.
I got a phone call and I had to step away.
Hey, no problem. We figured as much.
Busy days. Did I tell you my rabbit's got syphilis?
No, you didn't
Wait,
mention that.
wait.
That I know of.
You are a source of information about rabbits I never thought I wanted to know or needed to know. Actually,
Yeah.
like, I mean, your rabbit's like it's a hermaphrodite at this point. Has
Well,
been to,
you
like,
know
the most
what? So here's the
exotic-
thing. They didn't think he had syphilis. And so if he didn't have syphilis, he was a hermaphrodite. Because that's the only thing that could explain his deformations in his genital area. But since the syphilis test came back positive, they had to send that away. And that's why it took so long to find out. They now don't think that he might not be a hermaphrodite. Because he's definitely just got syphilis. And that could be why his penis is deformed. So there's that. But the medicine I have to give him every 12 hours is like banned for human consumption. It used to be an antibiotic that was used for human consumption, but it's been banned because it destroys your bone marrow. So it's like got like giant warnings on it, like wear gloves and all this mess because it'll kill your bone marrow. Apparently, that's cool.
But out of rabbits.
Man, you know, people should say like, "Hey, get a pet; they're fun." But,
Dude,
work.
In the last week, I've spent $1,200 between my 3 pets. My cat, Penny, apparently one of her claws looped back and was growing into her paw, and she was just like cool with it. Like I had no idea because it had grown that way for a while. And she's the kind of cat that doesn't like to be picked up or anything. So like we had no idea, and she hadn't been like gnawing at it or complaining. She just seemed normal. So like no way of knowing. And like the other day, my daughter like yanked her up to pick her up, and I was like, you know she hates that. And Penny's like flipping the fuck out, like, oops, I'm sorry. Anyways, yep. She was freaking out. And then she's like, what's this? And sure enough, her claw was just inside of her. So I had to take her to the vet, and that was like $300 to have her claw removed from herself.
Wow.
And then Pringle was due for his penis snipping finally, so he was finally old enough, so he went and had done that, and that was another $400. And then Oreo cost me $700 between syphilis and hermaphroditism and all that other things that we tested him for. So yeah, it's been expensive pet month, man.
Well, I'm start getting that fish, but I might hold off. Okay, maybe my fish has got like.
I think a fish could be the death of you. That might kill your bank account to the point of no return.
I'll get a fish, but it turns out to be like a Siamese twin fish with like, it's got like 12 different types of like warts on its like left ass cheek.
Yep.
Like, and I have to like fly all the way to like North Carolina, like to whatever state you're in, to go to like the place where the only place in the world where they do like X-rays on fish.
Yep.
It
could happen like this. It could happen. We need to be making plastic. Where do we get oil?
The Earth.
About 2 kilometers that way.
Is that something we can scan? It is something we can scan for.
Yep.
So remember the beach you found one day? You found a beach one day. There's I think that's the direction of the oil. That's where the oil meets
the grain. So then the other recipe we have to do for this current research is 4 items in 1. Is there a new assembler that we have?
Yeah, there's a new assembler that comes up. I've never seen it.
Yes, there's a big meme machine.
We don't have that though.
I think we can unlock it this one of these tiers. It should be
I don't.
somewhere.
I just looked at all the things.
Gotta be there.
All the manufacturer. Okay, so we need to be doing that first. So I'd put some stuff in the other milestone. Is that going to be still in there? No. Where'd that stuff go? Is it in my inventory now? No. I just
Gone.
lost it.
Is that possible?
I don't know. That sounds horrible.
Oh, no, wait. It's there. It just doesn't show it whenever you go to select milestone. So it's still there.
Okay.
Yeah. Thought I'd done messed it up. Okay, so this one still requires plastic, but well, we'll have to set up that oil refining.
Yep.
All right, I'll start working on that.
Well,
When are you gonna? So in your ass, are you gonna have like this is the screw box and this is the whatever?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So here's what I was thinking. I have all that iron down there. What if that's like? Is there a good way for us to have it where whatever's being made with that one setup of iron, it could just fill up the ass. So like, all right, now it's making screws for a while, fills that up real good, and then it switches to something else. Or is that not feasible because it would require like logistics problems?
You would have to. Well, the way I know this game is you set up a production line for a certain thing. If you want to, and you can change the recipe, I guess.
Right.
You can do that, but then you have to also change the conveyor stuff.
Right.
The way the game is, I guess, quote unquote, meant to be played is you make a production line for each individual item. So you build a lot.
Okay.
And one thing I'm trying to do right now is to sort of make our iron a bit cleaner, like for some of our iron items.
Is this like clean coal?
Kind of, yeah, just wash them a bit, you know, with toothbrush, you know.
All right, so oils need to make plastic and rubber, which are the two other things we need on this research tier.
Yes, and we're gonna get to fuel as well. It is also the stuff for oil is big. The buildings you use are very big.
The refinery, oil extractor.
Yeah,
It's not
they're all
that
big.
Oil extractor.
Um,
Same as a miner. Not that great. Not that exciting. I'm not excited, Arkas.
you not excited?
Refinery though. What are we missing here? Motors. All right, so I just got to bring motors with me, and I can go. So the oil pump and the refinery. What's the ratio here? What am I looking at? What am I doing? What's the memes?
You have to. Well, it depends on your oil node, I guess. But yeah, that some pipes. You need to make some pipes, some fluid pipes.
What do those cost? What is
Copper
what's
sheets.
that? Copper sheets. Pipeline Mark 1. Copper sheets. Okay. Well, someone cut off my copper sheet production down here. So are you doing that somewhere? Am I somewhere in the back right?
We are in the process of moving that up here.
So
I
it's
cut it
not
off
being-
under the promise that everything was going to be done up there.
Okay, but things are not done instantly. We understand that, right?
But is it getting done?
Well, if you need somewhere now, we can set up a temp thing.
I'm gonna see what I have over here in my old setup that was dismantled under distress.
I mean, like, copper sheet is literally 2 items, right? Like a smelter and a constructor.
I don't know. Arkas. You know.
Listen, this game takes a lot of brain power. Okay, we're testing at least my limits with this game. A lot of maths. Okay, a lot of moving things.
Yeah,
Okay, it's all happening on the ground in the weeds.
Parts are moving. Things are happening, really.
Oh, I'm making cables here, but that's not copper sheets. But that's a copper product.
It is a copper product. It's not. It is one that we don't need
Right.
in this
But
particular.
we used to make copper
sentence.
sheets, I think, right?
We did.
Okay,
do
then we
that,
should have
and
a box of it down.
Yeah,
where...
see, but we've been using them. You see, and then
see. Yeah.
and
Okay, well.
yikes, oof, big oof.
Okay. Shall I set up a quick copper sheet thing real quick?
No, do it correctly. I have enough.
Okay. Gotcha. I love how in your ass is an accepted term in this group. Of course, we're all dudes. Especially Packrat. He's the dudest of dudes.
The
The
dudest.
doodliest. Doodlier man.
The dudeliest, yeah.
Sir Duty.
Oh my god, I almost got run over, Packrat, by your tractor.
Cool.
Jeez.
Wish I had like a button I could just press and pull up the map, plot my course, know where I was going. That'd be cool. This
Can I
game
research for that,
make me
Packrat?
happy.
Yep.
Packrat says it's research for that.
Yeah. Well, we don't have that yet. You know, Packrat must have played
in
the
the
whole
MAM.
game.
It's in the MAM.
You're a man.
Hey, Packrat, you stopped playing, rather... We're close to... I think you just said that you hadn't done things before, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much at that point.
Ah, that's good news. Good.
Good news, good.
But I read the wiki.
You have some, yeah, Ricky's fine. You have some good news for us, good? Just in general? I guess-
no, honestly, it's just bad
What's-
news.
Was the syphilis a good news?
It may be the cheaper of the news, right? Because if he had, otherwise we would have had to then do an ultrasound, which was going to be $800 to look for ovaries and then remove them if they existed. So yeah, because then there would have had to been if they did exist, there would have had to been an additional surgery to remove the ovaries. So yeah, I guess I've been looking into pet insurance actually.
Like,
Seems to be a
God, dude,
thing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, it's a bunny.
You can clone your animals. Would you ever love the dog enough to clone them?
No.
I don't know. I think my interactions with animals have been very superficial, if I'm honest. Okay.
Oh,
Never really
I
had-
love animal. I love dogs. I love animals in general, but I would not clone one.
Well, is that for religious reasons or for just?
No, they're all their own like personality. Anyways, even if you cloned them, there's no reason that they would come back as the same personality. You might as well get a separate dog and not spend $1.2 million doing it.
That's not 1.2. It's 50,000 for a dog and 25,000 for a
It
cat.
might as well be 1.2 million because I'm not spending 50,000.
just get a stray dog, right? From a not a bit aggressive, but I don't know.
You say stray dogs are aggressive.
Well, like, yeah, they tend to be more aggressive, right? Because they have to.
Fend for themselves. Is that what you're going for?
Well, I feel like if you get like a dog from like a dog asylum, is that what they call them?
Dog asylum. Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Old dog asylum.
Or dog shelter, whatever. You know where they get dogs that are like
yeah, they have their own
they're
little
like
hostel
wild
things.
dogs,
They're called dostals.
yeah, but I mean, of course they're gonna be more quote unquote wild than your the dog that you got from a friend's litter, right? Or someone else's litter or whatever.
Well, here's that's kind of so Packrat's argument is that's kind of like a nature versus nurture thing, right? But I feel like like let's say Oreo, my rabbit. I've had him since he was very young, right? So if I cloned him, I feel like I would end up with something very similar to what I got right now, right? Because what created the guy that I know now, it would still be here and I could replicate that, right? So wouldn't I end up with the pretty close facsimile of my original rabbit if I was to clone him?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is true. I don't think that animals diversify themselves as much as humans do.
Yeah. No, I think it's way different because, like, if you were to clone me now, like, let's say you cloned me and I was like my own father or something like that, the end result would be something wildly different than this, right? It wouldn't have the whole like robbed a flea market story or threw poop in a man's face or any of those type of interactions, right? So like different
Exactly.
thing would have come out of that.
Yes.
But yeah, I think for like a rabbit, I think I could clone Oreo and get a pretty close new Oreo.
New Oreo.
Yep. It's like double stuffed.
It's a double stuffed Oreo. Okay.
Rabbits are cheaper than cats to clone.
How here? So I don't know. I love animals. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a cat I grew up with that my parents still have.
Really?
I think I have a special bond with it. I think
Mm-hmm.
maybe because of my stinky aura.
Your stinky aura.
Well, so I think it it definitely recognizes me because like other people like are scared.
Oh, like it recognizes your stench.
Yeah, or just my pheromones or whatever. But that's about it, right? Like I'd like to believe that it will give me emotional support, but like it's got its own selfish reasons for doing so. I guess. I don't know.
That it is a cat though.
Yeah, it's a cat.
I don't know. Like I
Cats
think
kind of
cats.
they kind of don't need you a lot of the time. They're
It
just
depends on the cat, though. I think like some cats are super needy. There's some needy cats that exist. True.
but on the average.
Yeah. Now on the average, you're right. You're right. Most cats are like, just don't talk to me unless I need food.
Right.
How many tickets do we have?
I don't know.
Not enough.
I'm kind of curious about that. How many tickets do we have?
Probably not enough. They're really expensive now.
They
I
get more
think-
expensive with time.
Yeah, they do, like exponentially.
Yeah.
So you have to put in more expensive items.
Mhm.
A good way for our storage is to have things fill up, but like use sort of like a splitter merger thing in the front. So basically, if our boxes are full, all of our items are redirected into the ticket eater machine, which
That would
means
make
our
sense.
factories will always be running. Which means we cannot really save on power, which I don't think we want to do anyway. Because like if we ended up like getting stuff from inventory, we would get like a massive power spike because everything started up again.
Right.
But yeah, getting power in order shouldn't be hard anyway. So I think that's probably a good thing to do.
Okay.
Sorry, we're talking about bunnies. Yeah, I don't know. I just I cannot tell you, Guude, what your connection with Oreo is. It's a very special bunny. We love him.
I'm not thinking of cloning him. I was just curious what you guys thought in the process was. I looked into it. I was curious the other day.
Well, I mean, you can get another bunny. It'll
I
a
have two
slightly-
bunnies.
Why were
Yeah.
you looking into it? Were you wondering which is more expensive?
I was just curious if that was even a thing, because I knew that a few years ago that it became a thing. Like Barbara
sheep?
Streisand's dogs are clones of her original dog, for example. So I was just kind of curious, where that technology was at now and what it cost and stuff, and if they offered the same services for rabbits, because rabbits, they don't get a fair shake in the world of pets. I think that we need some rabbit activists out there.
I mean, the way you described your rabbit keeping story so far, I'm not too excited about getting a rabbit.
Why not?
I don't know, just the fact that they always seem to have
that's
syphilis.
every animal though. Every animal has something like that. You can
That's
say what you
not
want
true.
about the rabbits or anything. No, they all have something.
We've always had pets, and like when they had problems.
Well, then you got lucky. That doesn't mean that all pets don't have something like that.
Yeah, I mean, not every rabbit's got syphilis.
Right.
No, but yeah, maybe you just got extremely unlucky, I guess, because like we just never really have problems with pets. Like our cat, the cat that we used to have, long time ago, cat like got hurt a lot, but that was because he was killing birds all the time.
The bird's fighting back.
Yeah, and like he kept showing up with like scratches on his head. But then like you like in the shed where because it was an outdoor cat, you'd also find like a lot of feathers. So like you could put 2 and 2 together pretty easy. So like I mean I guess you could take him to the vet for like the scratches, but like those heal naturally. Fine, I guess.
Right.
I guess one of our cats had like kidney stones though. It was kind of sad.
That's nice.
Trouble peeing. Yeah.
Yeah, I think every pet can have expenses. I've had cats. Well, I had a cat that got cancer, and I shouldn't have had him go through chemo and stuff, but I did, which I regret that. And now, but that was very expensive.
I can imagine. Was it the same place as the fish X-ray?
No. This was at NC State, a college near here.
Gotcha. I remember I went to because the cat I was talking about that kills birds. Friends of my relatives have like cat litters every now and then, and that's where we got them from. So sort of like through unofficial means. I don't even think that cat has a passport, or any documentation. Actually, you only need a passport for your animal if you travel with it anyway. But they'd have like a litter of cats, like 6 cats, and then some were like already taken by other families. And I remember like 2 of them walked funny, like they weren't like their brains didn't really develop properly. And they were like, yeah, don't pick these two. These 2 are gonna be like dead in a week.
Jesus.
it was so morbid. But that's how that goes. Cause like, yeah, sometimes you get like those cats get born as well, I guess, right?
Yep.
Yeah, sad.
How it be?
Sorry guys, this is a family show. Okay, I need to focus on my job here. I'm so scared. I'm so nervous when I play this because I'm like, Guude's out for now, but like, like I know my manager will come back in a bit, and like if things are not in order, I'm gonna be.
You're stupid.
I'm nervous, Guude.
I
don't want to let you down,
Spiders, hate them, spiders.
You good?
Spiders hitting.
Okay, I need to think. Okay.
Ugh. They're gross, Arkas.
Yeah. What is it?
How is it that you were able to get that dog, Arkas? Did you say you need to figure out how to, like a throw key or something?
You need to get Pillberry.
You got that.
And you need to drop one on the ground.
Yeah, how?
You just drag it. You drag one. You get just one.
Okay.
And then drag it on the ground. Just out of your inventory screen, it'll place it on the ground for you. Wait, where does that go? Oh.
Okay. Okay, we'll see what weird things we're going to talk about pets next time.
Yeah, sorry.
Long episode. Sorry for those where I had no audio. I mean, there was audio. They just couldn't hear me for a bit there. I apologize. I had a phone.
Oh yeah.
call.
Sorry.
See you guys.
Subscribe though.
Yep. Do that still.
Like the video, guys. Give us a thumbs up.
Thumb it up. Bye.
Bye.